Hey guys, welcome back to the Audaciously Me podcast. I am your host, Ashley D. Today I am coming to you guys with a fun relationship episode where we are going to discuss our likes and dislikes about each other and how it is dating with different upbringings. So our first guest that I have is the lovely man himself, Kelvin. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, everybody? This is Kelvin, a.k.a. K-Mo with that heat. Don't look at me like that, because that is my nickname. People that know me, they either say K-Mo, or if it's something,
Somebody call you that, because I don't even call you that.
Of course you don't call me that.
Kevin
My homeboys call me
No, they don't. They call you Kevin Kill. All right, and I have two more guests that you guys are pretty familiar with. They've been here before. So which one of you guys want to go first?
Ladies first.
Hi, I'm Coco.
Well, it's your boy, Mr. Polo Champ himself, Mr. Sandfield's finest himself. What's understood, that gotta be explained. Y'all know who I be.
Don't nobody call you that either.
Big sexo, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of that,
Hey,
his dad has his TV at their house. He turned it on and went to Netflix and saw Big Sexo.
and called me and said, "Who is Big Sexo?" I was like, that was just a friend playing on the Netflix. He was gonna try and surprise us next time we got on. And he thought it was me. He tried to argue me up and down, thought it was me, but I was like, nah.
So yeah, that came up with that heat. His name Big Sexo now. Anyway, before we get started, let me drop these handles right fast. You can follow me on IG and Facebook at Audaciously Me. Or if you would like, you can follow my personal Facebook at Ashley L. Dumas. And you can find this podcast on many major platforms like Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and many more. And don't forget to subscribe when you check them out. And if you would like, please leave a review and a rating. They help me out so much. All right. So, first of all, dealing with this in these men, I'm speaking for the women. Y'all do a lot of things we don't like. But you know what? We real nice to y'all. Like, we don't even say half the stuff that's going through our minds. Am I right, Coco?
Exactly.
And vice versa.
Nah, y'all are pretty vocal sometimes now. Sometimes y'all are pretty vocal.
Like, y'all can't take everything.
Who can't? Women are built for it tough. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all are the weak links. Okay. Y'all are the weak links. Yes, this is one of those episodes, but we're not bashing all men. We're not bashing men at all. We just letting these men know.
I told you it was a setup.
How's this a setup? Y'all get to tell us the same stuff in return. It is not a setup. It's all good, honest fun for the people.
Okay.
I feel like he's gonna get real petty here in a minute. So, like, my first thing that I like about you. So you thought I was just gonna hit you with that dislike, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. I like how thoughtful you are. Sometimes it is a grasshopper in my drink, a little baby grasshopper. And you know what? Yeah. Anyway, so what? You don't think you're thoughtful?
I think I'm thoughtful. I mean, you wouldn't have said it if I wasn't. So
how you know I ain't lying?
Once again, Kelvin, it's a setup.
I see that. Because I was sure finna say, you don't lie to me. But
what? But what?
But apparently,
Go Go on, open that book up, Kelvin. Read
This
chapter.
might be one of them times. Huh?
Well, you ain't got nothing nice to say about me.
I
knew it. I knew you knew. I knew you thought I was the Wicked Witch of the West. I knew
got
it.
a whole bunch of nice
I
stuff
knew
to say
it.
about you.
See, now you lying.
How am I lying?
Now you lying. Well, go and tell the people. They want to hear it. That's what they here for.
Well, the things that I like about you is that you are also thoughtful and
That sounds good, Kim. That sounds good already.
See, it sounds like you finna lie because you take it too long.
I'm not finna lie.
I know,
This
man. It's hard to
man.
verbalize.
Nah, see, she think I'm a lie or say something crazy. I'm not finna do that. I'm just finna tell her how it is. Very thoughtful, you know. You're very caring, and you're a real genuine person. You know, even when people don't want to hear you, don't speak the truth, and that helps. We may not say it, but it does help a lot. Because if you didn't tell us the truth, you really wouldn't care about it. So, it's just some of the things that I like about you.
I hear you because I feel like you lying. I'm going to go and let Coco and Daryl take the floor on this one before I smack it.
Go ahead, love.
What I like about you, you're very responsible.
Oh.
You are. You are.
Dang, this is harder than I thought.
See?
Will this start an argument? Is this gonna start an argument? Oh, and they're married, by the way, y'all. This is good.
I mean,
Tell me how you really feel.
no, I'm saying I can't really put it into words like on the spot.
Yeah, see, that's what it is.
It's like pressure to think of. Like, so I mean, you are responsible. I mean, of course you love me. You love my kids. You make sure that I like the fact that you make sure, even if you fuss before, you make sure that I'm straight. And I honestly think that you would do anything for me.
Oh, you'll do anything for a deal?
Look, these are her words. Yes, I'll do anything for the love of my life.
So what? Tell her what you like about her then. Since you got so much to say over there.
I like the way you comb your hair. And I was gonna go with the song lyrics, and I got stuck.
Come on, be for real.
But on a serious note, I really like the fact that you genuinely love me. I can tell that you really care about me. That's another one of those reasons why I said, you know what, I'm going ahead, lock her down, because I can see early on, like she was, you know, that I can't explain that genuine love. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, y'all know, you know. I just can't explain it. But
We right here with you.
yeah, you right there with me. And you know what I'm saying? She tries her best to do everything that she thinks I want her to do, and you know I applaud her on everything she do. She think I don't appreciate her, but I really do. It might not seem like it.
Now tell the folks what you said earlier. This was all nice and sweet and all, but you putting on in front of these folks. Don't tell these folks what you said earlier.
What I said earlier?
Oh, now you don't remember.
Who, me?
Oh, if I
Nah, big sexo. Yeah, you.
What a big sex? Because you know that all the ego, he comes out from time to time.
Oh, if I go on vacation, don't call you.
Mm-hmm. You said don't call, don't come back,
You said y'all want to go on
leave
vacation.
and stay
But
gone.
you said don't call.
I said take our ass on. You know, you told me don't get in contact with you on Facebook and Instagram and
Because
Twitter
you
and all
told me
that
not
stuff.
to.
No, you told me that first. Those were your words, and
Because I could feel that
I
you
feel-
were being salty about me wanting to go on vacation.
no, baby,
And
no,
it was your idea to
Do
go
your
on
thing,
vacation.
baby.
It was your idea for us to go on vacation
Y'all still
together
can go.
without you.
Y'all still can go.
Well, can she come back?
I I guess.
To my house.
What house is that?
That's mean. That's mean. Look, I know y'all hear a lot of popping in the background. We're recording this on the 4th of July. We have a little man outside shooting fireworks, and I see he's getting the hang of it now. See, look at him. He getting brave now. Well, he was at first. He getting there. He getting there.
Neighborhood kids, something else.
So now for the juicy stuff. But no. Before we get to the juicy dislikes and stuff, I want to talk about upbringings, because this is the funny thing about us. Like, Kelvin, he grew up in a 2-parent household. Darryl grew up in a 2-parent household. And Coco and I, we grew up pretty much in a single-parent household. So, the difficulties of dating or being married with different upbringings and trying to cope with those. I can start. Me and Kelvin has already talked about this. He's used to when stuff tears up, go on and get a new one right then and there, because you're used to seeing teamwork around you, ain't it?
I'm used to seeing when something tears up, somebody tries to fix it. And, when we first started talking and I first started being here more, something would happen. And I would be like, well, what is done to fix it? And most times I would probably get hit with I'm going to just call my granddad up here and he going to fix it.
Yeah.
So,
I get that point. What I was saying was, like, doing the teamwork deal is when, how can I explain this? I don't even really know how I can explain it. It's like you buy out of, like a jump in there. Somebody give me the word, like
spontaneous.
Yeah, there you go. You buy spontaneously, whereas I would be like, yeah, I need it, but I might need this for something else later on, because I'm not used to, somebody coming up and picking up the slack behind me. And I feel like we bump heads there a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not our situation, but I don't think that's spontaneous. I don't think it's spontaneous.
How?
Well,
because if it's needed, like, go ahead.
It's not necessarily just all the time needed. Sometimes it's like, oh, want. It's like, ooh, I want this.
Get by without it.
Well, see, I thought we was talking about fixing stuff. I don't know. We was just talking about buying stuff. Yeah,
we switched everything around.
Oh, so y'all switched gears.
Yeah.
Over here. I'm behind on it. My bad.
What, can you deny that? No.
I mean,
you're a spontaneous bird.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. When it's something that you want, it does not matter.
That's
you
not true.
Buy. Yes, it is.
Everybody tells me
no.
I'm frugal.
You're frugal when it comes to buying stuff for other people.
And I'm cheap.
You're cheap when it comes to other people, not when it comes to what Darryl wants.
I buy things for beneficial.
No, they don't help me none. No, it don't.
I think I just opened up a can of worms.
Name a couple of things that I bought that's not beneficial
to the home. Your
to the
keyboard
home.
stand. You got one at church. I understand you need one, but you didn't really need it at this moment.
But see, the thing is, the keyboard stand at the church is not mine. I can't take that.
But that's something you bought, and I didn't even know you bought it.
Uh-oh.
It's a lot of stuff that you have bought.
Keep going, girl. You was on the roll. I want to hear this.
It's a lot of stuff that you have bought that I knew nothing about until the box came, and I'm like, "Babe, what is this?"
Juicy.
What you got?
Juicy.
But if I say, "I want this," can you buy me this?
Oh, see, that's the problem right there. Can I buy you this? You just said I bought something that I needed. But let's rewind. I know y'all don't know nothing about this, but we're gonna rewind back to last year. She asked me what I wanted for Christmas. Matter of fact, it wasn't this past Christmas. It was the Christmas before that. Christmas of 2018. Hey, what you want for Christmas? Well, baby, I really need a keyboard stand for my keyboard at home.
And I said, pick it out.
I picked
And
it
I will
out.
give you the card and you can order it. That's what I said.
I picked it out in 2018. I just bought it myself in 2000.
You chose not to spend my money on your keyboard stand when I told you, here's the card. Take my card and just order it. I said that. Did I say that? Or
No.
I
I'm gonna give
believe
you the
her
money
too.
to put in your bank account so you can order it. You can order it. The same thing with something you wanted for your car.
What did I want for my car?
I can't remember.
Probably them subs.
Some lights. The lights that you bought yourself for this past Christmas. You said you wanted some lights. The LED lights for your car.
Want it or need it?
You want it.
Want it?
Yeah.
Because you don't necessarily need LED lights.
They were just new lights. I needed new lights.
Not LED.
It doesn't matter. Lights are lights.
I said, take my card and order your lights. You said it. I told you this. Or I told you to take the money, put it in your account, and buy the lights. But you didn't do it.
No, because...
And it's always, whenever I want to do something, no, you need to save your money. You need to save your money. We got this and this and this. You need to save yours. You do it all the time. You just did it in Walmart yesterday. When I tried to help you, you went and you paid for everything that we had. And I was like, okay, we can go half.
I understand. But see,
I'm going to hear about it later.
No, you're not going to hear about it. But see, this is the technical part. I really don't want to go that deep into this conversation. But everybody knows there's a pandemic going on. And, my job, I haven't been working like full-time working. So there was a little extra money. So I'm trying to help her out because there's a set amount that she gets. And it's either she spends stuff now and I help her later on, or I help now and she does what she needs to do later on her own. It's the same thing, is it not? No. Don't y'all get quiet over there now.
I just felt
Is it not the same thing? It's the same thing.
Yes and no.
I would say, like, if you got the extra and you want them,
don't listen to him.
I'm saying,
I had the extra.
How?
Because I paid the bills that I had to pay earlier.
What bills were those?
The light bill that I paid earlier. Now we hadn't got one for this time, but I'm saying I'm getting a check coming up that has a little extra on it.
True.
But why not? I mean,
well, see, it's looked down upon if a man doesn't buy things. If women have to buy things.
But if I'm our household don't work like that.
I understand. Most people don't understand our thing, but at the same time, you still got to play into it because it's gonna come up in the conversation. Like now,
I wouldn't bring it up and be like, I had to do this.
No, never nothing like that. It's just
if I volunteer to pay half of something, that's what we always do. We always do that when we go.
I honestly do feel like it should be like 50-50 unless, of course, I'm not even going to necessarily say the guy has, the money to really carry the whole family and still do what he wants to do with his money too. Now, I can say that. Because everybody wants free time to do stuff for themselves. So, and she just said there wasn't no problem while you giving me that little petty look as you sip your drink over there.
No, I was just...
Oh, you didn't want her to realize that you picked up her drink.
I just don't like him doing it all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't do it all.
When I can go half on something, then just let me do it.
I don't want you walking around broke.
I wasn't gonna be broke if I paid half of that, but you do half of that, pay half of that.
You're coming from that person that was fussing about that car no last weekend. Oh, goodness. But now, let me get off y'all.
I can't recall.
Look, come on, Mr. Petty, throw it at us.
What you mean?
Come on, K-Mo with the heat.
I'm not going to be petty.
Go on, throw the heat.
Okay, to Darryl's point, I was just going to say, if he has the extra And he, at that moment, feels like, hey, I just want to do this, take care of this and let her keep what she has, then why not? In that moment, since he has it, he may, you know,
But see, he wasn't paying something because he was trying to keep her from paying it. He was doing it to go buy what he wanted to buy.
No.
Like, yeah,
That's
that
not
keyboard that you don't need right now because church is not in session.
Yes, we are in session every Sunday morning. We haven't stopped. But it was a stand for the keyboard.
We ain't gonna get on him with these new subscription with these soaps. I can't really complain about the PSD draws because the ones that he don't want in the pack, I be wearing them. But I'll be okay if I don't get them.
my thing
He get his little extra and just go all out.
My thing is, for a good while now, I get a check. I won't have to worry about nobody but me. And so once I took care of everything I had to take care of, and the extra, I put some of the extra back. Mm-hmm. And then if it was something else I wanted with the rest of the extra, I would get it. Now, that changes because I'm with Ashley. Ashley has 2 very beautiful little girls that have a YouTube, want to throw that in there.
Plug me in one time.
The Izzy and Lizzie show. If you haven't checked it out, you really should. Those are like the funniest girls I have ever met in my life.
Like and subscribe, notification bell, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All of it. Follow their Instagram too at the Izzy and Lizzie show.
But yeah, she has to take care of them as well as herself. And so, me coming into the picture, I now have to transition from only worrying about me to also, worrying about Ashley, Bella, and Lauren. So
was that a difficult transition for you?
It's
heck no.
No, it's not really a difficult transition.
I guess it was easier for you.
What about you?
It was a hard transition, but it wasn't hard of a transition because I know kids were involved. But it's like I'm an only child, but I'm not an only child. So I had to adjust to sharing and not spending on myself because I was a young single man making money, spending on myself, buying what I want when I want.
Right.
Didn't really have bills because I was still with mom and dad. They was,
right.
a little money on groceries here and there. I was not spoiled.
Yes, you were.
It's not spoiled because your parents took care of me.
I used to say that too, but it's spoiled. It's spoiled, right?
When your mother still comes to your house.
Uh-oh.
And
don't open a can of worms.
Uh-oh.
Well, I will say she did it for me, but she still comes to the house and she will clean up, she will wash, she will do whatever she wants for her baby. It's her baby.
Mm-hmm.
You her baby, and you are spoiled in that way.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
But the only way that I'm not necessarily spoiled because you say I am.
I didn't say you were spoiled.
You said I was sheltered. I don't agree with that.
You are.
I'm not. How? What makes me sheltered?
I feel like he was sheltered too. It's okay.
You were sheltered in the fact that I don't believe that made you do something per se or I ain't gonna say be responsible, but like
I had chores.
I'm not talking about chores. I'm talking about things that you have to do in life to survive. I think they sheltered you in that way. Going to pay bills, talking to people on the telephone about certain things, getting things taken care of.
I'm not in that
You shy away from those things.
No, I shy away from dealing with men when it comes to like. I feel like a man when you be wanting me to call people for like the car or stuff like that. I feel like a man should handle that. It's not my job. I'm not a man, so you talk to men and leave me to everything else.
You can have the money for the bill and don't want to pay it.
Because I just don't. I'm lazy. I don't want to go pay it. So why not you go pay
So
it?
now it's lazy.
Now, see, I wasn't saying I feel like he's sheltered in that way because he know how to handle all that. He better with it than me because I sit up there and know something to do and just let it be paid. I'm like, oh, wait, I forgot to pay this. I'm bad about that. I'm real bad about that. Like, I got to pay the internet bill for June. Yeah, because July statement came after that. I said, oh, I forgot. But, they give you 15 days, after. So I got time. I'll pay it tomorrow. But it was 2 points I was fixing to make. Like, the first one back to where, like, his transition. I feel like his transition was easy coming here because I pretty much, like, me, if I'm not per se married, I understand, yes, he lives here, I get it. But say, for instance, one day he just wants to get up and leave, and then we've been splitting the bills for so long that I've gotten into the habit of spending my extra money somewhere else, and then when he gets up and leaves, I don't know where I'm going to get that bill money from now because I done already spent it,
You know you ain't supposed to spend that.
I know I'm not, but that can happen. So it's like I take care of my bills for that reason because you just never know. Like I done been there before. And it's just like, not saying that, you're going to put me in that predicament, but it's just how I think. Like I got all of this. I want to pay all of this. So if you ever get up and I still have control over it, it's still going, And then the other part about him being sheltered, I've already talked to him about this too, but he denies it. I felt like him being the sweet, nice, not so disobedient child that he is, I feel like he's held to a different standard from the others, and he tries so hard to not let his parents down that I don't feel like he's living for himself. That's why I feel like you were sheltered. And he's kind of like, well, Kelvin. And Kelvin feels like he has to live up to this certain standard.
This is why I deny it. Because my parents have a standard for all their children. And like I have told Ashley, as far as me being the not so disobedient child, and this and the third, it's stuff like my mama, like me, my brother, and my sister in the house together. My brother wants to go somewhere, teenager. They let him drive the van, all that kind of stuff. My mama and them asked, where are you going? And we was taught that, one of the main reasons they ask you that is because they just want to know where you are in case something happens. So me knowing that, when my brother, my sister does it too, when they be like, I'm going out without actually answering the question or saying, I'm going here when they're actually there, it's like, okay, if something does happen to you, they have no way to get to you. They don't know where you are, So, but, they have, I wouldn't say they have expectations, but they expect their children to, accomplish things that they want to accomplish because they feel like they raised us in a manner that we would be able to accomplish anything we set our minds to.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, I told everybody, the whole world, I've already disappointed my mama a million times over and over. And it's like now she's proud of me for where I am, but I know she probably still holds me to that standard But it's like, if I'm continuously trying to make sure I'm still held to that certain standard, I don't feel like I'm being as real and genuine with myself, because that's not me. Because sometimes as a parent myself, I know it's hard to see something different in your child that you don't want them to have. Like Bella, for instance, she wants to be on the phone all day long with her friend. Like, it's fun to her, but right now she doesn't realize how much she is letting time pass her by when she could stop and take a break and do something for herself that'll help her grow. And I said that because if I still sit up here and try to hold myself up to the same standard my mama wants me held up to, I won't grow into who I am as an individual, because I'll be too busy trying to make her happy instead of myself happy. That's why I was asking.
This is the thing with me and my parents, or more specifically, my mom. And I don't think I told you this, but being under my folks' roof and stuff, my dad, and you know how close I am with my dad, he's always been the one that encourages you to, like, express yourself, find out what you want to do, have a plan and all that. And it was easy to talk to my dad. My mama, on the other hand, my mama has this, like, my mama is a older lady, real into the church and all of that, and so she has this certain way of how things should be. And then on top of that, she has her own issues with her parents, more specifically her father. And I don't know exactly what happened with him and her, but my mama would, we would be in the house and my mama would constantly just be like, you would get called like sorry or lazy or something like that. I did tell you she called me a disappointment before and stuff like that. And like, when I was in the house with my mama, like, if I wasn't at the house, 9 times out of 10, I was probably playing the game to not hear my mama.
Now we've reached another point. Hold on. So we have this thing. Can I tell him?
Yeah.
We're doing a 30-day challenge because I told him, I don't feel like he's really, truly being himself. So I'm trying to help him get to that. So I feel like now you should definitely go talk to your mom about that. And maybe you could pull out something that she could talk to you about that really hurt her as a childhood, because now it seems like that has bled over into her parenting with you. And you're like, now you still, like, we had to talk about this. Like, when he gets off work, he goes straight to that video game all day long. Like, he'll come out the room for hours sometimes, but it'd be very, very brief. And I'm like, you don't make time for nothing else but that video game and blah, 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 Like, I have no problem with you playing the game, but you using that to drown out that, you're also drowning yourself out. So now you and your mama need to talk, so you can get down to what the root of the issue was with her and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all could talk about the stuff that, bothered you and got you like this now. And you know what? You might see some light at the end of the tunnel after that,
Me, my brother, and my sister have sat our mama down on multiple occasions and asked her why is she the way she is. And it really just, I don't know.
I mean, it's going to take time.
Because my dad has told her on multiple occasions that you need to learn how to talk to your children. So
it's going to take some time, but I feel like she would be more comfortable with talking to just you. And then when y'all talk, that's when you can introduce bringing in your brother and sister.
I'll try
Yeah. Look at me being a problem solver over here. Come on, because y'all done got quiet over there. No, I can't do her work because, baby, them folks something else. Look, go sit down. I start talking about them folks' mamas and stuff. No. Don't tell her be quiet. Y'all, he about hit her. I'm just playing. Don't tell anybody it. Don't call police.
Don't do that.
I'm just playing.
I already say I'm so.
Yeah.
But real quick, I will say that 30-day challenge has really been helping me. Honestly, I've been actually enjoying it. So
Good.
You
Yeah.
been playing the game?
I've been playing.
No, he been playing the game.
Oh.
He got on there today, and he
I've been
made
playing
up for
the
that
game.
time he wasn't on there. He been doing that. You should have heard it. What night was that? Was it? It was one of those nights.
I came out here today. I was like, me and a couple of my homeboys, I know we was playing the game, and I had scored like 3 times. I came out here, I hyped up.
I was watching TV. I fell asleep on the couch. I don't know if I woke up at 12, 1, or 2 o'clock in the morning. And he's in there screaming at the game. He's in there screaming at the game, and I'm like, oh, and I looked at the clock. I said, well, I'm not going in there. And I laid back down. I went right back to sleep. And I think I woke back up at 4 a.m. and I was like, okay, it's quiet in there now. So that's when I went in there and went to sleep. Like, all I heard was, what? He missed the goal? I'm like, no.
I'm just curious as to what you was playing.
Don't tell him before I tell him, because I can tell you.
What I was playing?
FIFA.
I was not playing FIFA.
What was it then?
See, I was playing NHL hockey. So, look, I didn't think I would play it, but the 2 homeboys that I do play it with, they was like, "Kid, I promise you, download this, you gonna play it." And I actually played it.
Hockey's a pretty fun game, but you know, that's a whole other.
He talked to it like he's playing Call of Duty or 2K. Like, it can't be that bad. Oh, Lord. So, y'all have anything y'all want to add to this good discussion? Because it seems like we just opened up Pandora's box over here.
You know. Go ahead, Carl. I feel like you have something to say.
Can you get off the phone? That's what I have to say.
Boop.
Well,
Here we go.
I wasn't even gonna say anything about you. My upbringing was different. It wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't one of those kids that, yes, I had chores. My mama did make us do stuff, but it wasn't like your upbringing.
What was my upbringing?
Spoiled. Like, you didn't have to do anything. Your mama did everything for you.
Is that right?
She did.
You sure?
Let's talk about some things you did in your childhood, like stealing a car. And,
Oh.
you know.
You stole a car?
Yes, he did.
Hey, I'm
Look,
not gonna lie.
so
I'm not gonna
Hold on. Don't tell nobody she got locked up for stealing at Walmart.
No, I didn't do it. And
Cause I ain't never been to jail. I'm just saying though.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Leave us out misdemeanor charges, okay?
Don't try to throw me out there.
I'm just saying, your mama spoiled you to the point where it's like,
I'm not
now,
spoiled.
yes, you are. You don't do.
Go ahead. Please go ahead.
You don't do anything. Like, I don't ask you to do much at home, but it's like, if I don't ask you to do it, you won't do it. So that's how I know you spoiled. It's like you used to her doing it for you. And that's not how I was brought up. I had to do stuff on my own. Yes, when I got older, I know you're going to bring up the clothes part, because my mama didn't make me do it. My mama would wash and fold my clothes. So that's the only part that you can say you don't like about me, because I don't fold clothes.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't fold clothes because my mama made me fold clothes. Ask him, I'll wash the clothes, but it's gonna take me about 5 to 10 business days to get them folded.
I was made to fold them when I was little. But when I got older, you know, when I was grown and I went home.
Just said fuck it.
My mama did it for me. She washed and folded and she put them up for me. So why would I?
So how would you not having to wash and fold and put up clothes, but you gonna say I'm spoiled because my mama washed and hung up my clothes? You don't do it now.
And you expect me to do things like your mama did.
I don't expect you to do it like my mama.
It ain't gonna go that way.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
Tell him, Coco, you ain't his mama.
I'm not your mother.
Mm.
I love your mama to death, but she really did. She made you the way you are right now.
Me, on the other hand, I had to do it. Ooh, Lord. But I will say Tawana did spoil all of us now. She still do to this day. And I'm almost 30. So I can't just say it's all terrible. But it is very different having like a single parent household from a 2-parent household.
Like, I don't know.
Like, you could tell parenting styles are different.
I don't know what else she did. Just little pieces that I know about. It's very different from how I grew up. Because I really don't think you had to do anything in your house but wake up.
I mean,
and that's all. Like, I'm just saying, I had way more to do than that. Like, it is
because I feel like he was just responsible for his room.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I did my part. I cleaned bathrooms. I did yard work. What did you do?
Well,
yard work. I didn't have to do yard work. I mean, I was a child.
So I was a child.
I'm saying I had to I had to clean my room. I had to wash clothes. I had to hang them out. We didn't have dryers. We had to actually hang it out on the line. And it's like
we hung clothes out.
I'm just saying, you didn't hang out. I'm pretty sure you didn't do it as much as I did it, or we did. Me and my sisters did it. I'm not right.
Well, I'm just saying, my mama had an old school mama. And father that instilled that stuff into her. She just gonna do what she got to do. She not gonna. This ain't no hit at nobody that doesn't do it, because I know it can turn left easily.
Oh yeah.
But mama ain't gonna. She can't be still. You know my mama can't be still.
I know you can't.
She's not gonna leave everything alone. She's not gonna. I'm not even gonna say it because I know it's gonna feel like a shot to you. So I'm not
gonna say it.
No, it's not even that serious. But mama just gonna make sure everything.
She ain't gonna leave the clothes in the basket for years.
What you raising your hand for? What you gonna say?
I was gonna tell him to say it because my mama can't be still neither. But you know, she wasn't gonna too much wash no dishes. We had to wash them. We had to wash, dry, and fold our own clothes and whatnot, clean our own bathroom.
See, we had to do the whole house. Mama, I done work all day for y'all to sit on y'all butt while I'm at work. This house still dirty. Y'all ain't take that meat out the freezer like I told you to. Them dishes ain't washed. Your room filthy. Look at this bathroom. Ain't nobody take the trash out.
You had the whole house. You didn't have to. You do your room and then.
Sorry, Mom, I love you.
We had the whole house.
Well, like I said, this stems back to grandma and granddaddy as well, because while granddaddy was out cutting yards and doing his little side hustle things, grandma was at home.
Who grandma?
My grandma.
Oh. Was
at home, you know.
My grandma was too.
I didn't say she wasn't. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about what's going on in Sandfield. In Sandfield. And grandma washed, she cooked, she washed dishes. She was out there in the garden. Granddaddy was out there in the garden. Yeah, I went out there in the garden with him. I did things as a kid. It's just, I mean, I can't help that my folks may or may not have made me do certain things you think I should have done.
I'm just saying, it's like I can tell that we were brought up differently because of how you are now versus how I am.
How am I?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing necessarily, but some of it is like, oh my God, I can tell your mama did a lot of it. It's like
she just did what she was supposed to do.
You don't have the same I don't know what to call it, that I do.
What? Figure it out, please.
Right now, I don't want to say like you're spoiled now.
I'm not spoiled.
Yes, you are. Because you don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to do anything in the house. You don't do anything. Not knocking it. I'm just saying because I do it, and I like to clean. I like to clean, and I'm just saying, like
so we putting on.
No, don't do that because I do clean. I may not do it every day, but I'm gonna clean. I'll straighten up, but I'm not gonna clean
eventually.
Every day. Don't do that.
It's all right. I'm an eventually type person too.
But the only time he will even attempt to do it is when I haven't done it and it's been there, and he might walk by it and trip or walk by something and hit his foot or something, and then he'll get mad and then he'll start to clean up. It's never let me help Coco and do this.
I'm not a helper because that sounds bad. That came off bad already, but I'm not a helper.
Did. I wanted to hear this.
She knows that when I start, I can't stop.
He don't know when to just.
So I tend to leave stuff alone.
And
that's in everything I do.
Time. You like that mama that come home and the house not clean, and you when the mama start cleaning, she gonna fuss the whole time she doing it.
That's Martha Ann right there.
He gonna fuss the entire time he cleaning up, and it's like, why even do it? Just stop.
Well, that goes back to the whole thing where I set up a system that to avoid all the things that can complicate house life.
I use the system to.
You don't use the system.
A certain extent. Yes, I do.
We just revised the system to everybody have their certain things to do.
And they do that. The boys are
I'm not saying the boys are not doing their things. I'm just saying I have a system. You know, I have to have an exact routine. I'm not no wing it at the moment type thing. No. I need to have this is what I do. Don't nobody else mess with. When people come in messing up what I got to do. Because like, oh Lord, this is a whole other can of worms. I swear it is. Like,
but this one, we just had this talk. I was like, help me around the house and not just when I ask. Because he discussed his chores at home, right? That's what he does here. He'll wash the dishes. He'll wash the clothes. He'll clean up his area sometimes.
I mean,
that's fair though if he mess it up.
My dad told us, he said, what you mess up, you clean. So, I mean, we had like living room then. We cleaned all this stuff up too. Like, the only thing we ain't really clean was like they room and they bathroom.
He won't touch that bathroom unless I ask. And like right here with the counters, I have to come back through and declutter them because he ain't gonna do that. He just gonna wash the dishes, put them over there. Then if this over here messed up and this right here, like I understand when I be up late, my papers be everywhere. But I be tired. I be tired. I try to work out every day. And then don't let the kids be here. And then I gotta fuss with them to get up. And then when they are up, they got me up and down, up and down, up and down. It don't matter if I cook. They gonna eat. They don't like sit down and eat one full meal and be stuffed for a few hours. They like to snack. Like they'll eat food. But they gonna eat it in like snack portions. So it's like the moment I sit down and try to take a moment for myself, like, Mama, can you fix me this? Mama, can I have Mom. But as soon as Bella, Lauren, they looking at me like I'm irritating them. So I'm like, okay, well, since y'all irritated, I'm finna go take my butt over here on this couch and I'm gonna sit down. Don't come bother me. I give it maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Lauren gonna be the first one. Mama, I'm hungry. Girl, you just ate. That was a long time ago. It probably wasn't even 10 minutes ago. See, y'all, you don't be here sometimes to see that part. Sometimes. Well, you've been here a little bit more than that to see that part. But it's like all that up and down, and you just can't find time for yourself. And then when you do find time for yourself, that be the time when you need to clean up. when you done had all that time in there on the game to yourself, when you could have been like, it's okay, babe. I got it. Just lay down and rest. No? Y'all not feeling that? No? Y'all ain't saying nothing right now. You ain't feeling it? Why? I knew it. See, you're speechless. Don't worry about it. Don't try to find an answer if you ain't got none. It's
I'm
okay.
still stuck on the whole my routine thing.
I mean, y'all can sit down and make it y'all's routine. You take something that you like, and she takes something that she like, and y'all put it together.
We've done it, but she won't follow it.
Oh. Don't talk about her until she get back in the room.
I'm just saying. She hears me. And I've told her, see, I'm the clothes washer. But somebody kind of come in here and start a load, then they would be responsible for the activities of the dog. All right, when I say buy dog stuff, I'm talking about shots, I'm talking about food, I'm talking about water bowls, collars, leashes, runners, all those things like that. You know, it'll be on them to feed them and give them water and take them out and all those things like that. Dog treats, you know, I buy all that. But, you know, just a certain, when we don't follow what we're supposed to do, and then it brings confusion. That's all it is.
I'm sorry.
Bless you.
But
Because everything should be in decency and in order. You know,
Okay, then.
it really does help out though, and everything has its place.
I know I'm not dirty. I think I'm just not organized.
I was gonna say disorganized.
Yeah, I'm not organized neither. I'm slowly getting there though,
I'm
like
very
real slow.
disorganized, and that's the issue. I don't know. I mean,
But I try to help and give you
and I
guidelines.
understand that, and I try to follow it. It's like I follow it for a minute, and then I'm back to how I was. I don't know why I do that.
Put her on a 30-day challenge like I got him on one.
You gotta break that down for me exactly how to do the 30-day challenge. Because like right now, I'm gonna tell another thing on her. She doesn't know where her keys is.
Damn, Coco.
Her keys been lost probably about a month now or longer. And so now we sharing my keys and still be looking for them.
Well,
Like she'll talk about, yeah, I'm on my soapbox right now. She'll talk about me leaving this and that here or there, but I know exactly where I've left stuff.
But
Up until nope, stop, nope, this my
what
turn.
you clapping for?
I'm on my
because
soapbox.
I have experienced it. I'd be like, I have something sitting somewhere. I'm not saying I've experienced it with you since
He
I've been
lying.
here,
Be quiet. Let
but
Dale take the floor.
I will sit something somewhere, and when I go back for it and it's gone, then I don't know where it is. I ask people, hey, where is my such and such? And they be like, where you last seen it? And I be like, I had it right here. Because if I can sit something like that I need in there, way in here. But next time I need it, I know I had it in here. You know, so like I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but
She'll talk about my shoes. Like
they
I'm
don't
the type.
go at the kitchen table though.
I wouldn't put shoes at the kitchen table.
They don't go underneath the kitchen table because when he get ready to go to work, that's the last thing he put on, and he can put them on and go out the door. That's not where they go. Your pants don't go in the living room or draped across the back of the chair. They don't go there. I'm not the neatest person, but I know I don't take my work clothes off and just keep them in the kitchen.
If there would be other places for them to go and other places of the house.
Well, we have a pamper that you can put them in.
Okay, speak, Coco, because somebody, when I go in there and make up the bed now and I get to his side, I saw like 3-4 pairs of dirty socks sitting over there in a pair of shorts, maybe 2. Then he got his juice cup over here, paper towel right there. Now, I might leave a cup or 2.
Well, I want to speak
But
on
you don't see
the
my drawers and stuff just laying out on the floor.
I want to speak on the socks.
Nah. You know, I get in the bed with the socks on. I take the socks off.
While you in the bed, just let them drop off.
Just left off to the side.
Yeah.
Now, we talking about my side of the bed.
Yeah.
What about See, y'all wouldn't have known this, but I have looked under the bed before.
Oh Lord,
There is a whole heap of miscellaneous items under the bed. Like, I haven't seen a wig under the bed. A beer
It
bottle.
just probably fell off my head. Be quiet now. Go ahead there. Say what you was gonna say, because now he's running out.
I want to speak on the socks because I do the same thing. I keep my stuff on my side of the room, so when it comes time for those things to be washed, I know where they are. Because, like I said, before I tried to initiate this whole order of laundry thing, it'll come time for me to get ready to work, right? I have a sock drawer, I have a t-shirt drawer, I have an underwear drawer. Open up the drawers, ain't a goddamn thing in there. All the clothes in the goddamn basket. I'm cussing it. All the clothes in the goddamn basket. Now, you know, she works overnight, so she sleep. She ain't really trying to get up. But here it is. I'm finna wake her ass up to find out, babe, where my socks at?
And I go right to them.
I'm not gonna do the shit.
But
no.
It don't matter if I know where they are. But even if you...
Babe, where my shirts at? Now, she walk around huffing and puffing and shit because she got to get up and find it. Well, if you'd have just put the shit up.
Don't make it seem like I'm just...
Coco, just do what I do. After my 5 to 10 business days have went through and I do fold clothes, like his stuff, I just sit it on the bed. You can put it up when it get here. That way you can't blame me for it not being in the spot that it's not in.
But see, when she does that, ask her, does she have any problems up there saying, hey,
no, but it's like, I didn't fold your clothes, or I didn't put your clothes, I didn't hang the clothes up that you hang up. I feel like you'd be mad because I don't hang them up because I don't put my clothes away, but here go your big pile.
See, okay, I just started hanging up his work clothes because I got into the habit where I just lay him over the couch, seeing if he'll grab them. They'll sit there.
So I feel like if I don't put your stuff up, when I put my stuff up, you be mad.
No, I'm still thinking about the sock thing. I don't know.
No, but I see it.
And my damn son wearing my socks outside and white socks down in my home, running out barefoot with the damn socks on, no shoes on. The socks brown as the damn dirt. I don't want them motherfuckers on my So yeah, I started taking my black socks off on my side of the bed so I can keep them all in the pile, wash them all together, keep up with my damn self.
But you had to, even though I don't follow your system all the time. When I do wash, I mean, you know, when I wash, I put your stuff.
I just want you to admit that when the system is followed, does it not flow easier? You know exactly where everything is.
Yes, Dad.
That's cool. That's fine. It was something else I wanted to say. I forgot thinking about my socks and the boy running around outside in my damn sock.
Something bad.
Socks hanging off his foot because they too big for him.
Something bad.
Looking like Goofy with them. You know how big Goofy socks be on me. Shit. I'm sorry. It was something about what?
You're not gonna get on my friend like that.
I'm not getting on her. I'm just
See,
telling
now
you.
I gotta have her back over here. You stop squirming around and you just sit still.
I know where we were.
See,
we were talking about where things go. All right.
Oh Lord.
It'll be something simple as, now I'm gonna use keys because she'll lay her keys down wherever the hell she be in. But me, I have specific places that I put my keys down.
It's all right, Coco. I do the same thing.
I'm gonna put the keys on the key holder. I'm gonna put the keys on the kitchen table. I'm gonna put the keys on my dresser. And then there's the entertainment center in the front room that I might put it on every once in a while. But generally, they're going to hang up, they're going to be on the kitchen table, or they're going to be on my dresser. I know the keys in every time.
I actually had a thing to hang up keys. It said keys with the hooks. I had that, and I think I took it down. Did I give y'all mine? Okay, well, I think I just took it down because I didn't use it. See, I didn't use mine because I didn't like the idea of my keys being by the front door, because if somebody got in here and then they just saw my keys and they was like, oh, well, let me just take her card in. I don't want them to do that. So I just took it down because I'm not going to use it. I want you to come all the way up in here.
Well, I mean,
that way I can hurt you before you leave. Well, I ain't got no dogs.
Say something. They're getting fed. But, or it'll be something simple as, I'm going to be a realist.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be a realist. Now, let's say I have a cup. Back when I was drinking Kool-Aid, I put me a cup of Kool-Aid, right?
Kool-Aid.
Drink my Kool-Aid up. I'm going to sit my cup right here on my dresser. Now, when she get in her cleaning mode, why these cups around the house, da-da-da-da-da? What sense does it make to put the cup in the sink if I'm going to drink out of it again?
It make a lot of sense.
That's wasteful. That's wasting water. That's wasting dish detergent.
Oh, Lord.
Washing that stuff again. When I'm going to drink, this is my cup.
But it take him 2 to 3 business days to drink out that cup again.
But I'm just talking about the Kool-Aid, back when I was drinking. Or just say something. If I just lay something down, I lay stuff down in obvious, conspicuous, well, not conspicuous, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. In places that I know that I'm gonna come back. She'll move it. I come back to looking for it. I know the boys ain't giving a damn about them. They too busy trying to play the game, be on the phone and stuff, on the internet. They ain't moving it. So automatically, hey, babe, have you seen such and such? No, I ain't seen such and such. Why you always think I seen it? Why you think I moved it? You the only one moved, do you not? How many times have you moved the things that I put down and I have to ask you about it? You get mad because I asked you about it.
I mean, because you automatically assume I did it anyway.
Because you do it. Like I said, them boys are too thoughtless to move things. That be you. You know it. My mama do it too. That's fine. You know the one that you say spoil me, she do it too. So daddy fuss about that as well. I digress.
Y'all fuss about.
We fuss about things that we've discussed.
But you fuss about things that don't require fuss.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You get mad about stuff that don't require you to get mad.
Name something.
Everything.
That's a generalization.
Everything.
We need incidents.
I'm not the only one that does.
Or it never happened. Incidents or it never happened.
But I'm not the only
That's
one
not
that
fair.
does stuff that you know.
He done probably moved it himself and just didn't realize it. But it sounds too much like right to blame himself, because that's how I am. I be to move something and I blame him for it, because if I blame myself, that's too much like right.
But that's the right thing to do. You the one that lost it. Like, she'll come in here. I have seen Ashley come in the house, sit keys down, go out the door, go get something from the car, come back in the house. You seen my keys? Like, I'm just set them down.
That goes back to when I was telling you I be doing too much moving around, too much up and down. Like, I can't keep track of that. You know what? I'm gonna let you be mama for a day. And you gonna see how this feel. But I got to get Lauren to where she'll come tell you, look, I'm hungry. Because she's still gonna come tell me. She will walk. You can ask my grandma. Like, when we're in my grandma's house, I'm there. Lauren will walk. She will be sitting right beside me. She will get up, walk to go find my granny. I'm hungry. When I was right there to get whatever she needed.
That sounds like a Maury.
He don't tell you nothing, but he gonna wait till I come home and say everything in the book.
It's just a mama thing. Like, y'all won't understand that part, because y'all ain't mama. Like, it's a lot of up and down. And like, keeping up with them children in Walmart by yourself. That's why I don't go on vacation with them by myself. And I feel bad because I be wanting to take my kids on vacation, but I don't want to take them by myself. For that reason. Because, shoot, one of them get lost, I might as well just go and kill himself. Because I can't come back without him, or I'm a dead man walking. You know? So, yeah.
We talking about the dislikes yet?
I mean, we just talking about anything in general now. You done told all that.
Yeah, you said everything.
No, I hadn't hit.
Oh, Lord. Don't beat it. No, don't do that. Don't do her like that.
It's not a mean one at all.
Oh, so what you just said before now, that's the mean stuff.
That wasn't mean at all. I have nothing mean that I really dislike.
You haven't told her anything nice.
Yes, I have. I started out with nice.
You said too much mean stuff than nice stuff. She needs some more nice stuff.
You did. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling you this. It's not like I can't do nothing right. You just prove my point.
You be feeling like that with me sometimes?
I do not.
Okay.
You just
Because I know I be fussing.
I didn't prove a point.
Yes, you did. You proved the point.
I didn't say everything you do is wrong.
You basically did. You named a lot of stuff.
No, I didn't.
Just give her a hug.
We named laundry and moving stuff and talking about where stuff doesn't go.
And how I'm not clean. I don't clean.
I didn't say you didn't clean.
You did.
Give her a hug.
Did I say she didn't clean,
You
guys?
did at when she cleans. Like,
Uh-oh. Give her a hug.
I don't want
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Take his hug.
She ain't got to take this
Come on.
time.
Come on.
no, because it's forced.
Oh, well,
Okay.
never mind.
You only hugging me because the Ash told you to.
Oh.
I tried it.
But
He just doing this because y'all here.
putting that front up like Coco puts up.
No, nah. See, you almost had me.
So
Yeah,
I only do that in front of company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're never going to be all up on me until you.
She don't let me be lovey-dovey, y'all.
No, I'm just playing. But let me ask y'all this. Okay, so do y'all get moments where y'all just want to be by yourself for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Coco, let me ask you this. So if you step outside and sit on the porch or something, if that's your thing, because that's my thing, and you just want some time to yourself, does he come out there and just keep checking on you over and over?
No, it's like no, he won't. It's like I'm not even out there.
I be having to tell him, like, it's nice and it's really, really sweet. I love you. But we've already talked about it still, though. But it's like when I go outside, I'm okay. If you don't hear me scream or whatever, I'm fine. Just let me sit out here and woo-sigh for a minute.
Sit on the porch.
You know,
and just take in the
you got
sun.
to escape from everything that's going on around you sometimes. But then if everything that's around you coming outdoors with you, you know.
I'm not everything.
I mean, I know that, but you know, some of the things that's going on around you come outdoors. And I'm just like,
Well, like you said,
I'm fine.
it's just me genuinely coming out the door to check on you.
Right.
And that is why
Says
I
the
did.
person that don't even get up and go.
Don't ever do it.
And that is why I did what I did today. I saw you go outside today. I was like, we had this conversation before, so I went to my folks' house. But I started to go outside, go to my folks' house. Where you going?
Because, like, I mean, it's the holiday for one. And for two, we knew we were going to sit down and do this. Like, I didn't see the point of you leaving. Like, when I said that sometimes I want to be alone in the house and I don't want to always have to leave out the house to be alone, I wasn't saying it like every time I walk outside. I'm saying it like, well, now we probably won't have this problem because you're going back to working your normal hours. Like, for a whole week, he will not leave his house unless I be like, hey, come go here with me. Other than that, he get up, he wash his ass, he brush his teeth, and he turn that game on. Only time he come out is after 3:00 when I have cooked. And you know, he'll come out periodically through that, you know, if I'm sitting up here just to either give me a little corny, flirtatious joke or whatever. But that whole week, he would not leave the house. And then if his folks called him and wanted him to do something, he'll be like, why they calling me? Such and such at the house. I'm like, maybe because they want to see you. You know, if you get up, just pick a random day or random time. You get up and you go over there, you can cut out all that. And then whatever they need you to do, you can go and do it then. Because then the time where you really don't feel like moving, you ain't got to worry about it.
They don't call me until they need me to do something.
But I was giving you a solution to that.
I could go over there, and then when the time arrives for them to need me to do something, they will call me.
Mm-hmm. And then when he go over there, he go over there to do just that, and he come right on back. Sit down and fellowship, because he'll be here. I will give him his space all day. Because if I say I'm going to Martha Ann's house, I'm over there for hours. Not no 15, 20, 30 minutes, and I'm right back. You know?
He's just trying
It's
to
like-
be around baby.
He's trying to be on that video game. You not finna you trying to be on that video game, ain't you? Yep.
Not necessarily.
He likes show company.
He don't even be in my company. I have to. Usually he'll be like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie tonight?" Now I'm like, "Hey, you gonna watch a movie with me? You gonna come in here with me?"
And I come in here with you, and I cut the movie on, and you may fall asleep,
Now,
or you pick up your phone, and you do stuff on your
because at
phone.
first he'll be like, "Hey, bro, I got one more game." And that one more game, it feels like it lasted longer than the other games y'all was playing.
We ain't got no control of that. That's like today we was playing, and Josh told his wife, he said, "This is my last game right here." And that last game happened to go into like double overtime.
And I
We
hope
can't
she cut
control that.
Yeah, you can. Like, look, I told her one more game. I can't do all this overtime stuff.
But it's still one more game.
Right, that's still
What
the
are you
same
gonna do? Are you
game.
gonna lose a minute off of your life if you just stop playing that game? No,
See, maybe y'all need to start gaming more.
I do.
And then y'all will understand. You got to find that game that you really like.
I do. Do I not?
Yeah.
I just don't play it that often because I know I have other stuff I need to be doing. So yeah. Let's give some closing thoughts because we didn't talk these people's ears off. We don't fuss. We don't.
You named all the stuff you don't like about me.
I did not. I still love you, baby.
That's so messed up. He said, "I did not." Lord, you got anything you need to get off your chest before we close this show up? You sitting over here grinning like you got a lot to say. We ain't nothing but airspace and opportunity outside now.
I don't have anything else to say.
Smart man.
You got anything you want to say?
And another thing.
Oh Lord.
I really don't.
You don't love her, Darryl?
I told her I love her.
That's because I said I love you first.
But it doesn't matter who says it first. If the person who said it last loves you the
Lord.
most.
I like what you did there. I like what you did right there. I like what you did right there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, we have discussions like this all the time. So sometimes I just feel the need to share it with you guys because we're pretty much an open book. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you will, leave me a review and a rating. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think. Bye.